Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comic Market Watch. I'm here with another video of CBS and CBCS and Cgc books that I got from comiclink. Let's start off today with this Werewolf by Night that I got. It's Werewolf by Night number 39. It's a 6.5 Cgc. Let me see. I'm not sure what the pages are. Let me see. Off-white to white pages. And I know this is a low-grade Werewolf by Night, and usually, I love my high grades, but the reason why I got this book, and by the way, this is my first Werewolf by Night book I've ever gotten. And I do want the number one. I do want the one with Blade. The one with Blade is the price range is kind of crazy for a high grade, so I probably have to get a mid grade. But the number one, thank God, is still in a reasonable, price for a high grade. So try to get it before, Werewolf by Night gets introduced somehow. So definitely that's a book. The number one is the one you need to be going after, like, seriously hard right now. But the reason why I got this one, it just has a Brother Voodoo appearance, but the reason why I got it is because of this. See that right there? It's the 30 cents price variant, which I don't know if you know this, but back in the 70s when Marvel was putting out these books, they decided that they wanted to raise the prices. In order to raise the prices, they wanted to do like test runs. So this book came out in regular 25 cents version, and then it came out in 30 cents version. So the 30 cents versions are like, it was limited, so they're rare. So that's why collectors want these books, because they know that the run amount was really low. So they're very hard to find and hard to get in very high grade. But yeah, I saw it, and you know me, I'm a sucker for a good price. So I got it for $31. So, like I say, if I could get it for the price of basically what it cost the person to get it graded, I'm going to do it every time. So it's a low grade, but it's a hard to find book because of the price variant. And I'm happy to finally have one Werewolf by Night book in my collection. And why not have a price variant? For $31, you can't beat that, every day, all day. So, yeah, and I like the cover. That's a pretty neat cover, right, y'all? Brother Voodoo is getting his hand handed to, his ass handed to him. But yeah, so and the back is nice. The flaws are in the front. Yeah, it's you see why it's a 6.5. I definitely am happy with that grade because it's not a 7. It's a 6.5. So to me, I felt they did a great job on grading that book, definitely. So on to the next one. As you guys know, I'm a Marvel fan more than a DC fan, but whenever I see a DC book that's a first appearance of someone, because right now is the perfect time to get a lot of first appearances for DC characters because of the fact that the DCU is behind as far as the movie universe. It's really behind compared to Marvel. Marvel has got a chance to like really introduce a lot of characters. DC is still stuck. Thank God the Wonder Woman movie is about to come out. And Justice League is going to come out, and I pray that the Wonder Woman movie is good because I really want DC to get it together, because even though I'm more of a Marvel fan, I feel like if the DCU wins, everyone wins. The more movies will come out, they won't stop making them because both studios are winning. And not only that, it'll probably help Image finally come out with some stuff, their characters. It might help Valiant come out with their movies, and all these great characters and stories that we'll finally be able to see on the big screen. So we need the DCU to win. All you Marvel fans that are so biased, stop being biased. I'm a Marvel fan too, but you gotta look at the bigger picture. Everyone wins. We're gonna see great movies. That's all we want, with great characters that we love and we like. So get us stop bickering, you guys. Just enjoy what you getting. So everyone needs to go out there, support the Wonder Woman movie. Go out there this Friday, go see it, support it. I'm going to see it. I just pray it's good. But from the early reviews so far, everyone is saying this is the best DCU movie. So I pray to God they're right. Of course I have to judge it for myself, just like you guys got to judge it for yourself. So go out there, go support. So definitely go see the Wonder Woman movie. But anyways, back to these books, okay? So whenever, the point I was trying to make is get these DC characters now while their first appearances are reasonable. Get them. So even if it's a character you don't know, you never know if they're gonna put them in something and they're gonna blow up. Like their character people gonna fall in love with. Because you just never know, So I'll give you a prime example. What's her name from that was in Deadpool? Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Yeah. Me personally, I'm a Marvel fan. I read X-Men, and I don't never thought that her character would be a good character in the movie. Like, I didn't even know they was gonna put her in the movie. Like, and that was awesome. And her first appearance, it went up, So I wish I would have got it before it went up, and now I got to try to find it in the wild to get it for a cheap price. So, yeah, that's just an example I'm giving you of a character that you might think, ain't nothing. I don't need that first appearance, but you'll be surprised. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say get whatever first appearance DC. DC is gonna catch up. They're gonna finally do what they're supposed to be doing, like Marvel, and you need to get these first appearances now. So. And since I don't know a lot about DC, since I don't read it that much, I'm going to tell you, a lot of these first appearances I get of characters, I don't even know who they are. But if it says first appearance of a character, I'm going to buy it if it's a good price. So that's why I got this book right here, as you can see. Let me put it right here. This is Adventure Comics 344, Cgc 7.0, and it's off-white to white pages. Now, the importance of this issue is that it's... Oh, by the way, it says Adventure Comics featuring Superboy in the Legion of Superheroes. So these characters that I'm about to name most likely are Legion of Superhero characters, or they're either enemies of theirs or something. I don't know. But anyways, it's the first... Look, this book right here got more than just one first appearance, which I was like, man, I get to get more than just one character. So it's the first appearance of Shadow Kid, Plant Lad, and Blockade Boy and Weight Wizard. And it's the death of Plant Lad. So even a death in this issue too. So, and one thing about this book right here, I haven't really seen nobody post this book. Like as far as a book that they got in their haul or something. As you can see, it looks really great. 7.0. The flaws are in the front. The back has a couple of little flaws also, but I'm like, man, I'm gonna get it every time for the price of $36. $36, yeah. So 7.0. I'm definitely gonna look out for a higher grade of this book. If I can get a higher grade, I'm gonna get the higher grade because it got like four characters, first appearance, and a death of someone. So yeah, who knows what they're gonna do with these characters. They might come out sooner or later, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm happy to get that book, and I'm gonna look out for a better copy. On to the next book. Going back to Marvel, Avengers. This is Avengers 53 Cgc 7.5. It's off-white to white pages, and as you can see, it's Avengers versus X-Men. And this is a continuing story from X-Men 45. And it's a Magneto appearance, and it's a beautiful book. It looks great, 7.5. I love it. I got it mainly because of the price, and I bought it for $40. So $40, 7.5. I will say, just last month, comiclink had a 9.8. And that 9.8 went for over $3,000. So collectors definitely want this book. It's a great cover. Look at that cover. It's awesome. But yeah, I think this is basically this is the early X-Men versus Avengers crossover. Versus. I know the first one I think was in the early X-Men book. I think number 15, something like that. I don't remember. I'm not a encyclopedia, but I think they had an earlier one. But this is definitely a highly sought after book. I definitely would tell you get it. I mean, never know when they're gonna finally pop up and verse each other in the Marvel U. So in the cinematic universe. So definitely a book you should get in your collection. So on to the next one. All right, you see, I'm jumping between DC and Marvel the whole time, so because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, you only put up Marvel stuff." Nah, I love comic books, so I'm not a bias at all. So just to let y'all know, I'm not biased. So, all right, so I got Justice League of America 40. This is the third Silver Age appearance of Penguin, Mirror Master, Shark, and Captain Cold appearance. So. It's white pages 8.0, but as you can see, it's a restored copy. The restoration includes small amount of color touch on cover. So I'll be honest with you, I've looked at this book for like maybe 15 minutes straight trying to find the the color touch. I can't find it. I'm just like, man, these guys at CGC, they really find stuff because I can't see it. I can't see it at all. But look at that back cover. It looks great. It's awesome. But yeah, I basically got it because it's the third Silver Age appearance of Penguin, and I got it because it's an 8.0, which is a higher grade, even though it has restoration of a color touch. I mean, to me, the thing about restoration is I don't trip off of color touch. Like a little color touch, like when it says slight or bit, it doesn't matter to me. Now, if it said extensive or heavy color touch, then I don't want it. And if it's like trim, like trimmed a lot, like if it just says like maybe a corner trim or a small trim or, I don't trip because at the end of the day, it's not a big deal to me. The book still holds value. So, but right now, this is not a book that I would say a lot of people are gunning for. So that's why I was able to get it for the price I got it for. And I got it for $24. Can you believe that? $24. So, yeah. Look at that cover, though. It's a pretty nice cover, right, you guys? So, yeah, I don't mind getting restored sometimes. It depends on the book, depends on the price. I don't think people should shy away from restored books. I mean, unless it's heavy restoration, then that's a different story. Unless it's a major key, then I might go for it if the price is right. So, yeah, that's a book you should definitely get. All right, so all those were lower graded books. So now on to my higher graded books that I got. So first book I'm gonna start with is this is a book that a lot of collectors, for some reason, they sleep on this book. I don't know why. I understand it's a heavily mass-produced book, but at the same time, it's a first appearance of Blank. So this is the book, Uncanny X-Men, 9.8. Foil edition. It's number 317. White pages. First appearance of Blink. Double gatefold Generation X pull-out poster included. A wraparound cover, as you can see. I like the cover. I like this book. But anyways, people sleep on this book for what reason I don't know. Because Blink is a great character. I mean, she was in Days of Future Past movie, and it was more like a cameo because she was only in there until she got killed. But they really didn't get to show her off, So I feel like in the future, with them coming out with the shows that they're putting out right now, and you just don't know what's gonna happen with the movies, with them doing the movies. You never know. She might make another appearance, and they finally let her show her, the beast that she is. Because I've always liked her as a character. I think she's a very underrated character. I don't think they use her enough. They should, because her power, you know, like it's like Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's teleporting power is just, to me, that's a power that I would love to have. Like people want to have super strength, all that. Just give me. I would love to teleport. Like that would be amazing to just that power alone. That power, you could do some major. I just love that power. Nightcrawler's power is awesome. I love Nightcrawler and I love Blink. So definitely you should get this book, and it's really under the radar. Like I said, a lot of people, like I give you a prime example. I was at a comic book store maybe 2 months ago. I was looking through the dollar bins, and there was a guy there also, and me and him was talking the whole time. He's more of a DC fan, but he likes X-Men. He really likes X-Men. We was talking about X-Men, but he he basically was there looking for, you know, stuff just like me, and I just so happened to pull out this. It was a copy of this, and I pulled it out, and I was like, oh man, I got a key. And he was like, what you get? And I showed it to him, and he was just like, oh man, I got 5 of those. That's not a key. And I was just like, man, what are you talking about? It's the first appearance of Blink, and you should be happy you got 5 of them. You got 5 first appearances of Blink. You know, like, how can you be upset about that? I mean, and he like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, but you're X. You told me you love the X-Men. How can you not know who Blink is? Like, Blink is, she's awesome, you know. And he was just like, oh, well, they made so many copies of it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I understand that. I understand they made a lot of copies of it. And, but at the same time, not all of them gonna be 9.8s. Like, if you have 9.8s, you should be happy, because not all of them. People don't take care of their books. Like, at the comic book stores, people pick them up, put them back. You know, like they get bent at the comic book stores. So many times I go to comic book stores, and the copies, I gotta like go, like let's say there's 20 copies of a book that I want. I have to literally go through all of them, and half of them are got color breaks and bends, and they just messed up, and I can't buy none of them. So I got to look through them to find the one that's perfect, that is a 9.8 or above. I got to like really look for it. You can't just assume you go to a comic book store, you're able to pick it up. Oh yeah, that's, you know, it's not like that. So even if they make a lot of copies, I would say at least half of them are 9.6 or lower. So you got to think of it that way, even though it's mass produced. But people are sleeping on this book. That's all I gotta say. And by the way, I got it. It's going for cheap. So this is the price that I've been seeing it on eBay and Heritage. Basically, I got it for the price that was going for. I wasn't able to get it for lower than what it goes for. So what I got it for was $41, which basically is the same range as the first appearance of Bishop, because Bishop's first full appearance was mass produced also. So that book, both of these books are intertwined. Like the price range are about the same. So I'm glad I got it though, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I got probably 10 raw copies of it, but I never had, you know, a slab copy. So I'm glad to finally have a slab copy. I'm gonna tell you, every time I see it for this price, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I'm gonna buy it. Why not? I mean, basically, it's almost the price of getting it slabbed and everything. So just a little bit above, but why not? It's an important first appearance. People can sleep all day on it. Just go ahead and sleep. But when she finally blows up and that book is like at $200, $300, $400, you're gonna be like, damn, I remember Key Comic Book Watch was telling me. Like, he was telling me, Brian was telling me, but I wouldn't listen. So be hard-headed if you want to. Oh, that's not the book I want to show. Oh, hold on. Let me show the next book. So yeah, you know, I definitely think you should get it now. So on to the next book. Now this book right here is definitely another book that's under the radar of a lot of people, because this character, the main character that I got this first appearance for, is right now they're not doing nothing with her. So people are just like, But all right, so it's X Factor number 7, White Pages. So it's the first appearance of Skids, which is the character I'm talking about. Also the first appearance of Bulk, which is this guy right here. First appearance of Glowworm, right there. And Trish Tilby. Trish Tilby. Now that, I don't know who that is. I think I need to I got a raw copy of this, so I need to go in my books and read this book again to figure out who that is. But anyways, and Gene learns of Scott's marriage. So yeah, this is definitely a book I think you should get just for the fact of the first appearance of Skids. Now, a lot of people like Skids, but like I said, why not have it? Is it gonna hurt you to get it? I mean, why not just put it in your collection and see what happens? Cause you just never know. You know, you just never know. And I got this for $26. So how can you beat that? You know, so if you can get it for that type of price, go get it. I'm telling you, it's not gonna hurt your pocket. It's good. It's a first appearance of 4 characters. So, I mean, why not? You know. So, yeah. So if I see it for this price, I'm gonna keep getting this. I'm gonna keep getting them as many as I can. So, yeah. On to by the way, this was a CBCS book. This is the only CBCS book that I got this week. So, yeah. All right, on to the next one. I think I said CGC by accident. My bad. All right, so this is the book that I really was happy to get. I will be honest with you. I have about 4 or 5 ungraded copies of this book. I don't remember. I got to go through my books again and look. One is a 9.6. The rest of them are 9.8s. But anyways, I'm glad I have this slabbed. And the price is basically the price that I have been seeing it go for the past couple of months. So, let me show you what it is. Yeah. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. Very important issue, you guys. You got to get it now. So, yeah, X-Men 221. White pages, 9.8. I paid $142 for the book, which, like I said, is the grade is the price that has been going for on comiclink, Heritage, and Comic Connect. Now, eBay, people are asking for over $200 on eBay, which I'll be honest with you. One thing about eBay, I don't feel eBay is the market is tells you what the market value really is. To me, eBay is more of just what people think the market value is. I don't go off of that. I go off of comiclink, Heritage, and Comic Connect. The reason why, and I really go off of comiclink more than anything. And the reason why I do is because comiclink only sells comics. Heritage sells other stuff. eBay sells everything. They're not a specialty for comics. Like they just not. You know, Comic Connect is comics. That's it. That's it. Like, and they auction every month. They have an auction, and they also have like a buy it now. Like you could go to their where people buy and sell every day. That you can put it on your stuff on there and buy and sell every day, just like eBay. But to me, the market is talking with comiclink. Comiclink is there who could tell you what the value of your book really is, not eBay. eBay is a gauge, but it's not really telling you. So when I see everyone selling this for over $200 on eBay, basically, I would never buy it for $200 at eBay right now because that's not what the market is talking. You know, that's not the value of it. That's above value. You know, right now it's not worth over $200. But I would say this, since his name was at the end of the Logan movie, he's coming. So that's why I got this book, and I'm gonna try to get as many copies as I can before they finally say what movie he's gonna be in, because he's gonna be in something. And I really think they're gonna do his character some justice. Not like Apocalypse. I think they learned their lesson, and I think they're gonna do Mr. Sinister right. And I think Mr. Sinister is gonna be a menace for a long time in the movie. Like, he's gonna do more than one movie. I definitely think so, because they're not gonna do the kill him in one movie thing. Nah, you can't do that to Mr. Sinister. It's too many things you could do with that. You know, like, it's just too many things. So sorry about that. I got a message while I was recording. But anyways, yeah, gotta get it now. Get it. Yeah, Mr. Sinister, he's gonna do some things. So I would say by the time they say what movie he's gonna be in, don't be surprised if this book jumps to like 4 or 5, 600. I won't be surprised at all. And even though they mass produced this book, 9.8's, like I said with the Blink first appearance, they not 9.8's just aren't that as many as people think. You know what I'm saying? Like, the book still holds value. It holds value. And if you could get the what is it, the Toy Biz, there's a variant that's worth even more. So if you could get that, you should definitely try to find that. But anyways, yeah, I love it. I'm very happy. 9.8 definitely. It's a great book to get. So yeah, that's my haul. I mean, that's my books. Oh, and I paid I paid $142. I think I said that already. So yeah, that's what I got for this week, and I hope you guys join me again next week when I'll have some more books or my next video. But I just want to talk about one more thing before I leave. Please, everyone, go out and see Wonder Woman. Okay, go support. If you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet, go see that. Go support. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was good. It was I would say the first one to me was better, but that's only because I like the music better in the first one. The second one, the music was good, but to me it just wasn't as good. The music played a vital role in the first one to me. Like, it really went with the movie. The second one, the music was good, but I think I put it like this, from a 1 to 10, in the first movie it was a 10, as far as the music. And now for this movie, I would say it's about a 7 out of 10. So it wasn't up there, and it affected the movie to me. But I still loved the movie. The movie was funny, action-packed, storyline was good. Go support Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and definitely go see Wonder Woman, y'all. Go support these movies so we could get more movies, y'all. Like, just go support the movies. So anyways, see you guys next time. I'm out.